Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you another first impression. Today we're going to be playing Parkitect. This just released on Early Access. I saw it, it came up on my Twitter feed and I was really excited, so I went ahead and just downloaded it, and this is literally my first gameplay of it. So don't expect some sort of magnificent park and, you know, something very complicated. Everything's probably going to be at random. I'm going to place rides and just see how everything works and see the options here. This really, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first saw this game a long time ago, I wasn't that, like, impressed. I didn't really want to play it. It looked just really okay, but once they really started showing the possibilities with the game, with the modding and all, like, the building, I started paying attention. I was like, all right, you know, this is something I need to do. I absolutely love Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, and this feels like a spiritual successor to those. Planet Coaster's morely, like, kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and Roller Coaster Tycoon World, we're just going to ignore that one. Art style, it looks good. It's growing on me more and more. Initially when I saw it, I didn't really like it, but once you really get busy areas with all the scenery, it's absolutely gorgeous. Some of the designs that I've already seen, the Steam Workshop's already got some stuff in there, and that's really cool to see. Let's see, it looks like park-wise, trying to see all the options here. Let's see, what else do we have? Here's the guest, and okay, there's toilet. It's bathroom. Let's see, staff here. This is a new one. The haulers, I read about these. They stocked the stalls, so you kind of have to create like employee paths, which is really neat. Being able to create like a back lot, and where you can have your employees, you know, cut through, and the guest won't actually interact with those paths. So that's really neat. Rides-wise, wow, this is really close to the setup of the old games. I mean, you've got the haunted house even looks the same. That's wild. You got the spiral slide, the top spin, swinging ships, the twister, which I think was actually called the scrambled eggs in the older games. Let's see, coasters. It looks like they mixed everything up. You've got a log ride in here, so they didn't actually separate the water rides out. Maybe they weren't separated in the old game. I'm not sure. And, of course, your transport rides. Yeah, so I can already tell you, I mean, for the price here, and, okay, that's a staff room. I need to pay attention to that. That's good. But, yeah, for the price, it's $17.99. I don't know if it's going to go up. It probably will once they get to the actual release. But there's a lot of content here. Planet Coaster was a little thin on content. What's there is absolutely fantastic, but I would say it's a little thin, especially for the price tag. But I understand why it was priced the way it was. That's completely, you know, understandable. I supported the game. I love the game. But there's a lot of content here for the price. So let's see. I'm going to place a info kiosk here. I always like to place these right at the entrance of the park. Those are always really big money makers. I mean, everybody wants a park map, so you can kind of push that on everybody. Let's see. The guest, they look cool. We've got that cartoony style, big head thing going. I don't mind that at all. There's a lot of decor here. Here's all the building stuff too. Okay. I might try to build a building. I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably have to play around with this a lot more if I do carry this into a series. I want to be more comfortable with the controls and really how to do everything. That's kind of the way I'd approach my Planet Coaster series. Control-wise, I need to figure out how do we rotate objects here. Rotate camera. Let's see, it's camera, general. Kind of figure out exactly what I'm doing here. Guess this is a good time to kind of show off, you know, what you can do. Okay, there's the rotates the space bar. Okay, you can still change the height. It's similar to the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games. That's really cool because it's almost like being able to just ease in and it's almost like a familiar place, and I really like that. That makes it feel special. It gives you that nostalgia and kind of feel to it. Let's see, let's play some paths. I'm not really sure. Like I said, these are all going to be at random. I'm not sure. I don't have like a layout in my head or something I really want to try. I really want to just get some rides down, maybe try the coaster builder. We might take a look at the Steam Workshop stuff. I'm not sure. Let's grab the cash machine here, or the ATM. I always want to think like when you place these at the first year park that guests are going to go ahead and grab some extra money. I don't know if that's the way that works, but I always like to imagine that, like, you know, hey, I already need cash. Let's spend more at the park here. Let's go ahead and throw down a ride. Let's throw down the Twister here. Okay. All right, I need to get used to that. I need to learn to move this down. I guess when you click off it, it just minimizes, or I think it just completely exits. It exits it. So I need to pay attention to what I'm doing there. I heard a few complaints about the UI. To me, to be honest with you, it reminds me of the old UI. There's not much changed here. I'm sure they'll go in and clean it up and listen to the criticism and eventually make everything a little bit easier. But to me, it's fine so far. I don't see much of an issue. So let's see. You got your cube halves. Oh, you can change the fence style. There's only one of those right now. Now I could be wrong. I want to think that modders are going to be able to go in here and like create custom rides and maybe like add like decor items and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work. I know the Steam shop or the Steam workshop, you can do like blueprints, create your own rides or buildings, and then just upload them to there. I don't know how extreme the modding is going to go. It might be a lot, it might be a little. I'm not sure. Let's see, staff-wise, you can still customize them. Okay, you can really use, it's not a color wheel, but you can really just there's a lot of customization here, and see, that's where I judged the game too soon. When I first saw it, I was like, this looks really basic, but after seeing all these different items, I mean, there's a lot here, and I don't know if it's going to be as detailed as Planet Coaster, but it very well may be. I saw some of the pictures of like buildings people had laid out, and it was fantastic. Let's look at the ride here. Swap the camera around. Okay, I guess it's in a locked position every time I rotate. There might be a way to just make it where I can just slightly like pan the camera. I'm not 100% sure. But let's place some more paths here. I don't know, we've got a nice selection of stalls. They don't have, it doesn't look like they have those. I liked them from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You can have just the counters, and you could build buildings and put the counters in there and sell whatever you wanted out of them. That way you can make more themed shops. It looks like you might be stuck with the stalls. Not saying that in the future that might not be a thing. I really like those because it was always awesome having like a big building they could walk in and there wasn't like a stall setting inside it. There was there's just a counter setting in there, and that was always really neat. Nice selection of trash cans, lamps, and benches. That's surprising. Okay, what's going on here? Why can I not place this on the path? Okay, I guess it was nothing there. It wouldn't let me place it on that path for some reason. It seems like there's quite a bit of freedom, but it still kind of locks down. I like the whole fact that you can, the TVs. I like the fact that you can, you don't have to, that's really neat. You can see a little image of the park. That's really neat. But yeah, I like that you can place them on one side. On the other game, or at least the older ones, when you place the paths, or when you place the benches and all the trash cans, it would place it on both sides of the path, unless there was something on the other side already. But I like that you can just kind of place wherever you want. I'm gonna place a bunch of random flowers. I don't know why. I want to attempt to decorate this a little bit. It's not gonna be some fantastic, awesome, absolutely beautiful creation, but just kind of giving you guys a clue what's included, what you can expect, and what, like I said, there's a surprising amount of content here. There's quite a bit. I wonder if you can separate those themes out. It looks like everything's kind of mixed together right now. Hopefully that's a thing. Let's see, where do we want to go? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't like this path down the middle. Since the entrance is kind of over to one side of the park, I think we need to move, we need to shift. I guess we're gonna go this way with the path, and then I can build like a coaster or something over here. Hopefully, like I said, I don't know the way this is gonna work, what scenarios, are the maps gonna look different. There is terraforming, so I imagine there's gonna be maps with like hills and mountains, kind of like the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games. over here we're gonna place a staff room. I don't know the purpose of it. I guess maybe this is where they go and get the supplies for the all the stalls. I'm assuming, or maybe it's a place where maybe the staff actually needs to go rest. I'm not sure. Let's do some hiring here. Let's go ahead and just. I don't have to worry about cash right now, so I can just hire whatever I want. And where are they at? They're not coming out of the staff. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's them up there. Okay, I believe it is. Alright, for some reason I pictured them just coming out of the staff room, so let's see. Let's go and rush one or two of them. It still seems like they get, I don't have like those little messages where it's saying like, oh, guest number 115 is lost. The guests look like they were just kind of wandering around there. I did delete the path under them, so. Let's place a coaster here. I'm not sure. Let's just place a still coaster. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this. We'll try it. Normally the coaster builder is something I like to spend a lot of time on, and I probably don't need to do that on this video. So I'm gonna just look at it and try to get a feel. This looks like the classic, I mean, it looks like a carbon copy of the menus from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 as far as the layout, which that's actually really good, and I don't know why this isn't going forward. Click the forward button. What are we doing here? Let me go look at this real quick. All right, I figured out what I was doing wrong. There's a build button over there, and it's literally right in front of me, and of course I didn't notice this, and what am I doing here? Okay, there's a lot of bars, a lot of support beams. I don't really... Why can't I... Oh, okay, here we go. You can extend the track, kind of like you can in a Planet Coaster. That's good, that's neat. Let's redo some of this. That way I actually know what I'm doing here. There we go. That looks a lot better. And you actually see the coaster on the track. That's cool. Alright, it's taking me a little bit to figure all this out. I initially started to go up. Probably going to cut that from the video because I had to actually pause the game and go look online to see if I was doing exactly what I should be doing. But I feel pretty comfortable with it now. I feel confident that we're going to get something decent here. Actually, I should probably not say that. Knowingly, like, my first coaster is going to suck really bad, so... Let's see, what did I do here? Okay, so you've got the preset, like the specialty track that you can do here. And it seems like you have to be in the right position, kind of like the old game. That is a hellacious corkscrew. I don't know if I want to do that. It is cool because it's like I think Roller Coaster Tycoon World had it where you can see the ghost of the roller coaster and you can see where it may or may not make it. That's really useful. I really wish I had that in the old games. When you're playing the old games, you would build like an epic coaster and then it wouldn't until you get in there, you'll notice it stalls out on like the second hill and you're like, wow, I just wasted 30 minutes creating something epic and it didn't work. I'm gonna delete all this. I'm not happy. Figured out you can do this, and that is awesome. That's just like the old game. We can go underground here. Let's make it sweep back up. It's probably too steep. There we go. We're gonna need to turn here. That's cool. I'm really digging that. Okay, well this is alright. This is how we bank the track. That's good to know. That's easy enough. The old game had like. It was pretty standard with your bankings. You had one option on the old ones, but this one you can actually pick the degrees, so that's really good to have. Let's try to make this go forward. All right, where am I going here? It seems like, why have I not seen the coaster? Oh, that's why. Okay, I haven't seen the ghost in a while, and I was like, why is the ghost not catching up to the track? And it stalled out. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, I need to pay more attention to that. Let's go ahead and just delete the rider. Let's go grab a pre-made coaster. I don't want to waste all the time of me trying to put a coaster together that I'm not going to be satisfied with. I want to be able to show off more of the game. So let's go put a pre-built coaster together. Let's pick one. We'll do the steel coaster again. And this is going to be really neat. These are the blueprints, and I know people who build these fantastic designs are going to be able to upload this to the Steam Workshop. The ones that I've seen on there, some of them already have buildings like built around them and scenery, and it's awesome looking. I really need to go download some of those. Where do we want to place this? Thinking, I don't know, we're just going to throw it over here, to be honest with you. None of this is going to actually last. This is literally a test park. If I get serious about building a park, I'm going to go to a new one and kind of plan it out a little bit more. This is just, hey, let's just throw everything down and look at it. Let's see, let's get the path to go over here. There's a decent selection of paths. I would like to see more in the future, and that kind of falls on the, are we going to see mods, like custom paths, or are the developers just going to add paths? So I'm a path guy. I like to see plenty of walking materials that we can walk and do things on, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, let's place a couple, let's just put a couple items here and decorate it slightly. I've seen where you can build full on, like it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I keep saying like 3, but I know you could do it in 1 and 2, but it wasn't as like fleshed out. It wasn't, you know, it didn't look as good. But I've already seen some crazy looking stations from some of the screenshots that I've seen. So what you're seeing here is the basic of the basic. Realistically, if I was taking this a lot more serious, like I'm gonna build an awesome park, I would lift that station up and surround it in walls and enclose it and make like a building around it. But for the sake of just a first impression, that's, you know, how I'm gonna do it for now. Let's see, what else do I want to place over here? Got a lot of items. There's, like I said, I don't know why they've mixed some of these up. I would like to see more tabs, because you can see like there's like the coffins and headstones, like those I feel should be separated. And maybe it's because there's not that many, maybe there isn't enough objects to separate them yet, but I would like to see that like changed up a bit, or at least have the tabs up at the top, because that was really cool about the other games. Let's see, let's go ahead and open this. Let's see. It still looks like you can do everything. You can change the colors, and yeah, you can really get down to the nitty-gritty here. Alright, I've placed stalls, and I'm trying to watch what's happening here. I'm gonna go ahead and play with the water tool real quick, but I'm trying to make sure the packers, or whatever the heck they're called, the runners that go out and stalk, I'm making sure they're a little slow about stalking. And I know it's because maybe I don't have the path like correct. Maybe I need to change the employee paths a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll look at that here in a minute. I'm gonna play around with the terrain tool here. Okay, let's fill this up. Okay, I like that you can just drag and click, and then that's it. I mean, I've got a little sand pit here. Let's put some water in here. Yeah, it works just like the, oh, okay. Okay, it must have been a glitch. I thought I drowned there. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, I'm getting lag. Come on, fill up. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm drowning everybody. No, go down. Go down. Go down. Oh no, I'm gonna kill everybody here. Can guests die? I hope not. I can't tell if there's some people, oh, thank God. There was some people still walking on the paths and everybody else was floating. I thought I was killing everybody. Okay, that's good to know that you can raise the water level that high. I need to be careful about that. That was almost devastation. Let's place more rides here. Kind of curious the way this looks. When I was looking at the picture of this Ferris wheel, I almost pictured, there's a really neat one in, I think it's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You always had these mini Ferris wheels, but then you had the really big ones, like, I'm from Texas. We have the State Fair, and they have a absolutely huge Ferris wheel that they run there, and it's really neat looking. That's why I like those big style, because every park like always has like a centerpiece. Of course, like Disney World or Disneyland has the big castle and stuff like that. The centerpiece for the State Fair of Texas is of course, the big Ferris wheel. So that's what I always like to, like if I was actually planning this park out, I would have it somewhere here in the center and kind of build around it. I built a little food court over here, and like I said, the stalkers don't seem to be, I mean, I guess they're just slow. Maybe I need to hire more of them. Which, is that guy high? That guy's eyes look really weird. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just hire some more. Or they're haulers. I keep saying stalkers, it's haulers. But they don't seem to be in much of a hurry here, so I guess you need to be strategic about how you place like your food courts and all that. Maybe you need to place them near a staff room. That way it's a short walk. I'll think about that next time I'm building and really plan that out. Let's see. It also looks like you can zone the haulers. Let's hire some more here. Now, when you zone in the other games, like you say you zone a janitor to one area, he stays in that area. Now, if you zone a hauler, does he stay? Like, I don't want him just to stay in that area. He needs to go back and forth to the staff room. So I'm kind of wondering, like, if I just tell him, like, here's the zone, the food court, but he still has the hauler job, will he go out and will he just like stock the food court area? I don't know. Hopefully, I'm gonna do a lot of research here in the forums and try to figure a lot of these questions I have. Let's place another coaster. That's really neat. This is one thing I really want in Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I want wooden coasters. Those are my favorite types of coasters. I mean, I like the steel coasters with all the loops and stuff, but there's nothing like a classic wooden coaster. I mean, they're so busy, and when you watch, if you watch some of the time lapses of them being built, they're absolute like marvels to watch because it's crazy the amount of work. I mean, steel coasters come in these big segments and they just really bolt them together. Wood coasters are a different beast, and it's kind of sad because you don't see as many of them being built. Ooh, this is okay. Here's the blueprints. I thought this was just gonna be where the coaster. Oh wow, that's awesome. Okay, the blueprints. I thought this was where maybe just some coasters were. This is where all the custom buildings go that you put together. So anything that we download from the workshop is gonna, I'm gonna assume, appear here. There's some awesome stuff. I'm gonna play some of this at, like I said, at random. It's not gonna make sense, but this is absolutely cool. Now that's a food court. The other one was an indoor food court. And oh, okay, you can see where they had the employee paths like on the back sides of the stalls. That makes a lot of sense. Let's just delete this hunk of crap that we built over here, and we'll use the new food court. That's cool. Okay, I can see where we're going here, and don't walk on the path, buddy. I don't know if anybody can die in the game. I need to figure that out because, yeah, he was just kind of walking on the roller coaster path there. Let's see. Let's connect that. Oh, I think I screwed that path up. Let's make it go out one more here. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I'm already getting like really excited about the possibilities. Like, I'm waiting for that Steam workshop to fill up and really have some wonderful creations. I hope to be able to create some really neat things. I'm assuming this is all the workers, but I can only imagine what's gonna happen with that workshop. It's gonna be fantastic. So here's the that looks really cool. I can kind of see the layout on the inside. Here's a plaza. What else do we have here? That's a piece of a castle. Oh, we've got a full castle here. Let's go place this. Let's see. How about there? I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Okay. I know what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. I should probably be doing other videos and working on, and which I'm still going to, I'll find time to do that, but I'm going to really dive into this weekend. I want to know what you guys think. Like, do you want to see, this wouldn't be a thing where I do like a lot of episodes on it. I kind of figured that out with Planet Coaster. I need to separate those and just make progress, do an episode, make progress, maybe build a couple things, but I won't do like a full thing where you're going to watch me build every aspect of my park. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. This is kind of just my first impressions. My first impressions are actually good, unlike Roller Coaster Tycoon World, where that was just almost embarrassing. But there's some quality stuff happening here, and I really look forward to the future of this game because I feel like it's going to be absolutely solid. I feel like people are going to really get behind it, like they have Planet Coaster, and the whole fact that we have the Steam Workshop, that there's going to be a ton of content for this game. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to like the video, subscribe, everything. I've got videos coming out almost every day. Not quite, but we're working on that. I will have hopefully something tomorrow. It's going to be a really busy weekend again. Hopefully I can put something together for Sunday. Of course, Mondays I don't typically do videos, and we'll be back on Tuesday. But yeah, tell me what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.